So what's up everyone, and happy Memorial Day. So in this video, the next capital city I'm about to draw is going to be Helena, Montana. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to work. Helena, Montana is one of the least populated American capital cities. It's not as small as the American capital cities that I drew in the past. The top three least populated American capital cities are Montpelier, Vermont, Pierre, South Dakota, and Augusta, Maine. The Helena area used to have indigenous people many years ago. And then other native peoples started visiting the area, such as the Salish and the Blackfeet. When the early 1800s hit, the Europeans began to show up to work and move through the area. Then the gold rush kicked in, the area became wealthy, and it got the migrants' attention. The area was part of the Idaho Territory. Part of that territory got separated, and then the Montana Territory got created in 1864. There was this group called Four Georgians that founded a mining camp, and I believe they were looking for gold. They named this mining camp called Last Chance Gulch, which it's a pretty weak, silly name. It's also a pretty stupid name. Well, a name is a name. The area started to grow. A bunch of men came up with various names for the town. During the 19th century, Helena got accepted. Then the pronunciation was being chosen. Helena after Helena Township in Minnesota. Helena after Helena, Arkansas, that's right by the Mississippi River. Helena ended up taking the W. The name was claimed to be named after this British island called St. Helena. And then several millionaires lived in Helena ever since gold was being discovered in the Helena area. Helena was the territorial capital after Virginia City and Bannock in 1875. That's when it became the territorial capital. Montana Territory became the state of Montana in 1889. Helena remained a capital, but as a state capital in 1889. Helena is nicknamed Queen City of the Rockies. It used to be the most populous city in the state of Montana. The 1935 earthquake took place in the city, or near the city, in the Helena area, killing only a very few people. I'm gonna go ahead and mention these various landmarks in the city. So we got the Cathedral of St. Helena, Montana State Capitol, Algeria Shrine Temple, and Carroll College. The city doesn't really have that many famous landmarks. Helena, Montana is the birthplace of a few of these famous people, such as singer Nicolette Larson, R.I.P. to this lady, actors Gary Cooper, R.I.P. to this guy, Myrna Loy, R.I.P. to this lady, and Timmy Everett, R.I.P. to this guy as well. The drawing that I did wasn't much of an issue whatsoever. The only few things that were pretty much of an issue are, well, just mainly the buildings in general. The buildings in general were a real pain in the rear end to get through. I had to make sure the perspective and everything is nice and perfect. I gotta make sure I do all of that properly, including the details, the windows, the shading, everything about the buildings. It was a little bit stressful for me to get past, but I pulled it off nice and perfectly. The mountains and the trees were very, like, too easy for me to get through. Like, completely straightforward. But overall, I enjoyed my time working on the drawing of Helena, Montana. Well, this wasn't bad. Okay, here's the finished capital city drawing of Helena, Montana. We got the mountains in the background. We got a bunch of grass and a bunch of trees, bushes maybe in the background as well. Yeah, this city's skyline is very small. I could tell it's one of the smallest capital cities in the US. I gotta say, this city has some real nice buildings, like this one. Drew some trees, a couple lamp posts, trees that are closer. I didn't feel like drawing the cars. I got a little bit lazy on that. Closer look. Okay, that is going to be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you people. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you guys later.